Hello, hello, my lovely Ligas. We're gonna be going, not Echo Jungle, oh my goodness. We're gonna be going,
30 seconds until
Vi
the
in the
spawn.
jungle. We're gonna be taking our W first because it's so strong in the jungle.
I let my hands
I should
do the
totally
talking.
I can't do it, but I wish that light was on. But a couple of reasons why I picked Vi. Vi has Armor Shred, and they have
Minions
Blitz
have spawned.
and a Illaoi.
Tilt over
Which
and
later
fire.
in game, a guy like Echo is gonna be like, hit, 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 not die, not die, not die. So Vi has natural armor penetration with her denting blows. We're gonna see how this game goes with those denting blows. I was kind of apprehensive about the Blitz.
Let's get
Blitz
cracking.
like to cause problems. Okay, there's the Blitz. All right.
They'll never know what hit them. If you hit a wall, hit it hard.
All right.
Let's get to the fun part.
I think I want to smite the Gromp. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna leave blue. Well, maybe not.
I'm my own
I think I
backup.
will take care of blue. Or blue might take care of me, that is. Yikes, yikes. I don't want to run into Zhao. Alright, so I'm grabbing some of that. Gonna wait for a vision ward.
Who needs a
Head
beat
back
down?
into lane. Let's see what's going on with this Storm Raider Surge, dealing 30% of the maximum health and grants you 40. Oh, that's interesting. He's going.
Plan. I don't need a
You would
plan.
assume he's going to. Zen is going to go to for some kind of burst. We'll see if that rings true to what he will do. I'm not trying to rhyme, and I know that is not even like good rhyming. So forgive me. Gonna throw some wards out.
Tilt over and fire.
No. Looks like we gotta abandon. Oh, what? 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 Oh my goodness, what is going on? What? Did that? What? Did the Zen, like, close his eyes or something? I don't see you, Vi. I don't see you. You must have. Alright, so Vigar is going to be playing the safety game. These guys are going to dance around bot lane. I'm just going to farm it up. Yeah, their Zen is wasting a lot of time. Lots of time, minimal effort, and look at that. Our bot lane picks up a kill. My goodness.
You hit a wall.
They're gonna have a tough game, I suspect. Mirror Scuttles, yeah,
Let's get to
get
the
'em.
fun part.
An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Nice. No, I might be able to surprise Zen.
Who needs a
If
beat
it comes
down?
my way, that is. Come on, you want to. Come on, Luxie. There we go.
Sometimes
So mean.
An enemy has been slain.
Nice that Lux got the assist, I believe. I just got ultimate. Ooh, there's a Vigar. Oh no, oh no, must live, must live. I live! I live! Okay. I live!
plan. I don't need a plan.
Oh my goodness. Alright. Gonna go back. Can we get our warrior? Not quite yet. We'll get some boots and another vision ward.
I'm my own backup.
Because our last vision ward was destroyed by Blitz or somebody. Wow. Well, that's gonna be tough for Illaoi. Uh-oh. Comes to the back of it. Ooh! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, this dude.
They'll
Wow.
never know what hit them.
Somebody just got schooled. Somebody just enrolled! Level 4's in. Wow. Who can fault him for trying, you know?
I'm my own backup.
He does not know what's going on. He's upset or something.
Killing spree.
Here I come to save the day.
Come on, Lux, you know you want it. There we go. And my ultimate is
If you hit
up.
a wall, hit it hard.
An enemy has been slain.
Don't want to hit that. Ooh, just like the very nose of my attack hit him.
Plan. I don't need
Yeah, that one's a little premature. there. There's too much damage coming out. She can't heal from it. Alright, so we're gonna get our completed item. Let's go for a let's go for a Sterix Gauge next.
Piltover's finest.
Executed.
Zen is dying to minions. Died to a blue buff or something like
I let
that.
my hands do the talking.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Sometimes you gotta make a door.
Killing spree.
Alright, so now it's 12-0.
I'm doing this.
Not looking too good for their team. Okay, there's Zen. He should be like farming or something.
Who needs a keep down?
Ah, where you gonna run to, Vayne? Get juke the Vi?
They'll never know what hit them.
Gonna throw a ward over. Gonna invite Lux for the. There you go. That's rough.
Rampage.
Rough tamales right there. Oh my goodness. Alright, so 600. I don't think I need to worry about Slamming. I still haven't used my
Let's get cracked.
Rampage.
Oh my goodness. What is going on this game? Don't want to ruin our perfect score here. Okay. All right. All right. We're gonna be able to afford Sterix Gauge.
If you hit a wall, hit it hard.
Ah, Lux.
Piltover's finest.
She gave away our perfect score.
I'm doing this my way. Here I come to save the day. Or wreck it.
How about not?
Vi stands for vicious.
How about not, Vigar? Do 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 do.
Sometimes you gotta make a door.
It's like, Vigar, how about no? All right, looks like 4 4 bottom.
They'll never know what hit them.
My goodness. I'm charging at my Vault Breaker a little soon, but that's alright. Our target should be the Elvano. What is going on this game? This should be a law.
Let's get to the fun part.
Aww. I'll let her have it.
Godlike.
Skedaddle. Skadoodle. Skedaddle. By the numbers. La 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 la. Well, that thing gave us a slap. Oh my goodness, when did that game end? $18 and 24 seconds. It's not the fastest game. Alright. Let's... I don't know what the Zin was doing. He was wasting a lot of time and he was underleveled. So that made his entire team vulnerable to his shenanigans, I want to say. He looks like he got boots of mobility. So he rushed boots. Not a good idea. Looks like he was going for what? What is this? He doesn't have a jungler's item. I think, okay, so the Zin was going for, he had that one masteries where if he does a ton of damage. So I don't know, it looks like he was going for IE first, but he doesn't have, like, there's a big issue with experience, and there's a depletion of experience if you don't get a jungler's item. Now I don't know if he got rid of that at some point. I'll have to check like the footage. But if you don't get your jungler set, you know, you don't get nearly as much gold, and it really puts you behind it, and inexperience too. So with me, Vi, Steric's Gauge is awesome on Vi. I don't think it went off once, maybe. That's just so if you get caught out, you know, a lot of times you're rushing ahead as Vi, and you're like, oh no, this might keep you alive long enough to get out. The Jinx didn't even complete her IE. She got Berserker Greaves. I think that might be a mistake. Like, but given that we're so far ahead that mistakes like that, you can overlook. But she should have, before she upgraded her tier 2 boots, she should have saved up for IE. But maybe she was so confident that I might not be able to afford IE right now. I'm going to get tier 2 boots instead. So that may have been the case. Alistar was rocking it. You got the face of the mountain and the sight stone. Nice item for Alistar. Tankiness. I remember seeing Alistar like once, or nothing too remarkable, but like, you know, some games you're like, you totally, like in this game you're like, who are even my allies? Lee Sin did end up dying once, but he just owned top line Illaoi. The issue there is Illaoi looks like she went for a Titanic Hydra. That's not. I don't recommend that path. You want to build things like Sterix Gauge, stuff that will last, and give you the HP. You want that HP so you can survive, because how your kit is you heal and you do tons of damage, and then you survive by healing, not by doing a brief amount of damage, because you're not an auto attack guy. Lee Sin can take full advantage of Youmuu's Ghostblade and Tiamat because of how frequently he auto attacks. So yeah, he got Youmuu's Ghostblade to deal with her getting defense, but she didn't even get defense. If she got any armor penetration in her masteries, it was just shredded by Youmuu's Ghostblade, and then Tiamat for sustain and extra damage. So early level Lee Sin versus Illaoi, you have early advantage. So what you have to do is Illaoi is you have to farm, be careful, make sure you heal up any damage, and you can do that Illaoi, but you can't build like that. You can't build a Titanic Hydra right off the bat. I think Titanic Hydra, for me, when I'm building Illaoi, is like my last item. Alright, the Lux, Athane's Holy Grail, that's good because of Veigar. So she was going more of the defensive route, even though she had plenty of strength to kill. Some Luxes, you might you take that book that gives you so many kills. And that, because she did die once, she did get a lot of supports, so she would have had that boost. But when it comes to like the end game, that kind of stuff doesn't matter too much. So she didn't take the fact that we were 29-2, or whenever she didn't take that too much to her head and get something like a book with the pages that allow you to boost your skill based on how much you kill or assist in a kill. She went the safer route, which is always nice. Got people that are like, hey, we're winning, so let's not jinx it. Jinx. The Illaoi rushed a Titanic Hydra. You're not gonna utilize Illaoi's kit very well if you rush a Titanic Hydra. The Xin Zhao was supremely underfarmed. Maybe he was trying something out. But unless you go the jungler's path of getting an item, like Warrior, Cinderhulk, Devour, usually you go Devour on Xin, you're asking for a big reduction in your gold and experience, which is going to slow you down big time. The Blitz crank looks like he had a completed, or like a target spray, so it's like a tier 2 shield guy. It looks like he didn't do too well versus our bot lane. Jinx has some advantage in the early game, but Blitz is sort of, Blitz is there to try to equalize that. If Blitz can get a pull and Vayne can get a couple of shots at Condemn, that is going to. But I'd imagine Alistar, if that did happen, he had the capacity of, breaking that up. Veigar, he had AP items, I'm sure, but at some point he decided just to turn those in for a couple of recurve bows. So I can't say too much about his build. But I imagine he would get things like normal Economicon, Adorn's Ring, maybe even some defense against Lux. To get the Moral Economicon on Vigar is good because you get cooldown reduction, and cooldown reduction is awesome because you can do your Q, and your Q does the stacks and that sort of stuff, because you don't have to worry too much about damage early on with Vigar because you scale into the late game. And finally, the Vayne that went 0 and 4. Looks like she rushed. She got her main item, Blade of the Rune King, then her boots. See that. See, if Jinx went tier 2 boots, and there's a possibility that they could have dueled with the Vayne. Vayne, I feel, even though she's quite behind in kills and money, Vayne could trump the Jinx because she decided not to get her IE instead of rushing her tier 2 boots. So, even though Vayne was behind, she could have, prompted, like, she could have, taken out Jinx. She quite contestable with the Jinx, and as long as you avoid her snares and whatnot. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this Jungle Vi, and a couple of the reasons why I chose her instead of Echo this game, because of the Illaoi and the Blitz crank, but really it didn't really come to that because Illaoi wasn't building HP tanky stuff, not yet. She rushed Titanic Hydra, so really, like, I want to say that Xin, maybe he's trying something out, and subsequently, like, Illaoi getting, rushing a Titanic Hydra too much, those choices are totally preventable. It's not like, you say, oh, the other team is, like, so good, you can't compete with that. But a lot of times you analyze what your team or the opposing team is building, and you're saying, what are you doing? You're gonna, our Jinx made the mistake. She's gonna have a power spike delay because she doesn't get IE, but we're, ahead enough where that mistake is, not entirely a big deal. And the Illaoi, no, how is she gonna come back from this? She cannot survive, like, 2 people attacks. And that's sort of like her kit, is to try to survive long enough to get the kills. You do your ultimate and whatnot, but alright, so try to pay attention to your item build, your enemy's item build, maybe even your allies, so you can tell people, hey, you might want to change, or if you're behind, don't go offensive but defensive a lot of times. Or even give a recommendation for a next game that if you're not good in a lane, play a defensive role that is going to be useful late game. I've seen games where a volley bear goes really bad early game, and all he does is build tank, and then late game they win the game because he's just this unstoppable beast guy that can get picks, can slow people down, can pick people up, and he's still viable. Vi. I play Vi. Alright, guys, I will see you guys later. Adios.